Trekspert would like to begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we record. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people today.
You're listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.
Welcome back, dear listeners, to yet another round of the Trekspert quiz here on the BQN Podcast Network. This is the Star Trek-inspired trivia podcast where each week we put two self-proclaimed Star Trek experts head-to-head in a battle for nerd supremacy to bring glory to themselves and their houses. I am your host, Davey Willett. I go by the pronouns he and him, and it is my pleasure to have you joining me on this Nexus fantasy of Star Trek knowledge today. Now, today, it is my great pleasure to welcome back a third-time quizzer, once as a contestant and now a second time as scorekeeper and adjudicator, one of my favorite human beings, rocking she-her pronouns and hailing from, as she says, somewhere vaguely near Toronto, Canada. From Where's Beverly, it is the fabulous Sophia. Yay! Welcome back.
Hello there. Thank you for having me. Every time I'm still astounded that I'm allowed back.
Look, you've listened to just the depths that this show can go to in recent times, so the bar continues to get lower, so...
I'm happy to continue to lower that bar for you, Davey.
Yeah, we don't ask people to limbo, we ask them to pole vault, so it's fine. What have you been up to, my lovely, since the last time we saw you? What's been going on?
Been just watching every single Muppets movie known to mankind.
There's a new one that you want me to watch. We were talking about this online the other day. Which one is it again, sorry?
By new, do you mean the 1986 classic Muppets the Christmas Toy?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. That's why it's new to me. I thought I knew all the Muppets from that era.
No, you haven't heard of it because it's nightmare fuel, and therefore the best Muppets film.
Is Gates McFadden in it again? Because, you know, we all know she's our favorite Muppets cameo.
She's my favorite Muppets protagonist. Her role as the secretary in Muppets Take Manhattan just transformative. I don't think she's in it, but she apparently had a lot of uncredited roles in Muppet things. In Dream Child, I think she choreographed it, but couldn't get a credit or something. So maybe.
When you see the stills of all the Muppets kind of like nipping at her heels, I'm sort of like, blink twice if you need help, Gates. I really want to meet our contestants. I think it's time that we beam them in. Play out. It's still going. All right. Oh, yep, okay. I just pressed it once.
Just hit it.
Oh, dear. All right, we'll just let that trail off into the background, shall we? Look, I know that you and I are both very excited about today's contestants, Sophia. They are the team behind the absolutely brilliant podcast, The Spinal Frontier. Our first contestant, one half of the team, is a big DS9 fan, and I was happy to see that one of their favorite characters is listed as Davana Tendi from Lower Decks. I love Tendi. They are a bit of a Starship nerd, as am I as well. So again, we're resonating on all kinds of wavelengths here. And they really enjoy exploring alien philosophy on their podcast. Coming to us from Southern California and rolling with they, them pronouns, it is Eryn. Eryn, welcome to Trekspert's quiz.
Hi, thank you. It's so nice to be here.
It's so nice to finally have you on. Now, Sophia actually really encouraged me to listen to your show and reach out, and I was so pleasantly surprised to find a show that was doing something a little bit different, actually diving into some of the sciencey, nerdy stuff around Star Trek and aliens and the potential of how different alien physiological features could come into being. So tell me, how did it get started?
I'm a huge Trek fan, and early in our dating, we discovered that we both share this in common, and so we started watching episodes together. And my wife Kelly is a
physiologist.
Is a physiologist. There's the word. A biologist who loved to talk about the alien designs, and so I
always had questions.
Yeah, she always had questions about why did they design it this way, or what does this guy do with his nose that connects to his chin? About it. And I'm a big ship nerd, so anytime I have a question about ships, I can look it up online, and a bunch of people have discussed it in detail. But then when we had questions about aliens, there wasn't as much as that. So,
and it's so much fun and so interesting to listen along to. But can I just say, I'm so glad that finally someone is addressing that alien that has the little connector going from the nose to the chin.
Teapot.
The teapot.
The teapot. I'm trying to remember what that species was called right now, but all I can remember is just being really perplexed by that as a child. Or I'm like, it makes no sense. Like, why would that happen? Why would someone evolve like that?
You can only eat through a straw.
Exactly. Unless they ingest nutrients from some other, I want to say orifice. But well, our second contestant there is your fabulous partner, who is also a host of the Spinal Frontier. Voyager and Strange New Worlds is her Trek of choice. And a big yes to me to one of her favorite characters, Erica Ortegas. We need more Erica in season 2 of Strange New Worlds. Yes, please. She calls herself more of an applied Trekspert due to having, and I quote, a bunch of biology degrees. Sitting right next to Eryn on the screen in front of me with she, her pronouns, it is the amazing Kelly. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, JB. I tried to be quiet, but I'm also like, I don't know, our conversation style is very like jump in on each other. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I'm really glad you invited us. And I'm really ready to lose to my spouse, who is assuredly going to do way better than me. I just know it. But I'm going to take this opportunity to commandeer the podcast back to Muppets, because Sophia taught me something the last time when we were on Where's Bev, and that is Gates McFadden choreographed my childhood nightmare.
And that's the one we were just talking about, the Muppets.
No, yeah. Well, so she choreographed the Fireys in the movie The Labyrinth, the ones that can take off their heads and kick them around. And I didn't know that that's what I was having nightmares about until like high school. And so that was my big discovery. I'm like, now I know that thing that scared me when I was a child was The Labyrinth. And I don't know exactly how it came up, except it's because it's Gates McFadden while we were talking. But then they're like, oh yeah, she choreographed The Labyrinth. And I was like, stop it. No. So that's my little physiology also, because nothing else, actually almost nothing else can take off its head. There is a sea slug that can fully decapitate and regrow a body. You're welcome.
There you go. Google that one, listeners. It's a bit of fun trivia for you. I'll jump back to Erica Ortegas for a second.
Yes.
Now, as I said, I am just dying to know more about her. There's just something so charismatic about her character, and especially the way in which she's portrayed. But what draws you in when it comes to Erica?
I really like, for some reason, it seems like in the new Trek, I just really like the pilot. I don't know what that's about, but Ortega specifically, like super funny, super, just the dry humor of it, and just being welcoming, but also still messing around. I think my favorite Ortega's episode so far, well, no, that's a lie. My other favorite Ortega's episode so far is the one where, so we're notorious for, I forget character names and Eryn forgets actor names, and we just talk at each other until we figure it out.
Are you talking about
Uhura? Erica brings Uhura to the captain's quarters for like the ensign welcome dinner thing, and she punked her by telling her to wear her dress uniform. Like, it's that level of humor that's very funny to me. But the best Ortegas episode is obviously the fairy tale one. Like, kind of camp. We watched it yesterday, 2 days ago again.
Yesterday.
And I was hysterically laughing and sobbing like a maniac in the same episode.
Yeah, look, I think we've gotten little hints at just how layered that character can potentially be. And look, I'm just going to say this. Not only is she smart and funny, but as a gay man who is about as gay can get, she's hot. She's super hot.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're going to dive into your quiz topic now. And I had some fun writing this one. But I'm going to ask Sophia first. Sophia, what do you make of this in terms of the strengths of our team today? How do you think they'll go?
I think it's gonna play to their strengths. I think the inclusion of 40 Muppets-based questions for them is a pretty smart choice. But the other ones, they'll know. I think that you're playing to their strengths. I don't know any of these, so good luck. But y'all are super smart, so have fun.
You're both laughing at the moment, but gritted teeth is the term I will choose.
Crying.
So I've written you a quiz all about the aliens of Star Trek, spanning the entire franchise.
Good. So excited.
So I think we should dive straight into it.
Okay.
Are we ready for round one? So this is general knowledge.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready because they're ready.
Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our fabulous BQN patrons that help keep this show coming to you every single week, including a very big extra special thank you to this show's very own associate producers, Matt Harker and Jason Anderson. Find out more about how you can support the show at patreon.com/BQN.
Question 1 for 1 point. The children of Tama are also known as what?
Eryn. Tamarians?
That's correct. Well done. The blank stares for a second. Then, I've gone too hard already. But no, it was...
No.
Yeah. We were just processing. The second question, we do have 2 points up for grabs. For the first point, what distinctive physical characteristics do the Cheron have? Give you a hint, it's an original series alien.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that's why I don't know.
that's going to be rough. Okay, Eryn. Are they non-corporeal? Are they like gas people?
I'm
Oh,
afraid not. Kelly, do you want to have a guess?
They're blue.
Correct. I mean, you could be... it does have something to do with colour. They are white on one side of their face and black on the other side of their face.
oh, those guys are so famous.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bonus point here. Do you... The two Cheron that we meet in the episode, Let That Be Your Last Battlefield, do you know their names?
Kelly, Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
Incorrect. I wish.
It's going super well, like super well.
I'm just gonna assume that Eryn, you don't know that one either.
No, I don't.
No. So it was Bele and Lokai.
Okay.
And they were at war with each other because one of them was black on the right-hand side and the other one was black on the left-hand side. Very, very clever way of approaching that for the time it was made. Question 3 for a single point. Mr. Mott on board the Enterprise D was a member of what race?
Eryn. Bolian.
Correct. Nice, easy one. Next question, Mr. Oh, sorry, I'm going to ask the same question again.
Kelly, Napoleon. Yeah, I got one.
See what I mean? I lose what line I'm on. Species 8472 were inhabitants of which type of space?
Eryn. Fluidic space.
Vera Bible.
They're too quick for you. Well done.
Yeah, well, welcome to my life.
Next question for a single point. Boronite was destructively mined by which species?
Kelly. Romulans.
Incorrect.
It's always their fault, though. No.
Go, Eryn.
Incorrect.
No. So species 10C from the most recent season of Discovery.
Oh, God, that's right. I wouldn't have been able to tell you what they're called anyway. I can tell you what actor plays.
I was stuck on the original series, and I was thinking of the episode with the Horta, the rock people.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, yes. So for the next question, the creatures from planet M113 required to feed on which mineral in the human body?
Eryn.
Yes?
Salt.
Vera Bible.
No, hold on. Salt is not a mineral. Salt is not a mineral. It is a type of mineral. Kelly, sodium.
One science point, but not quiz point for Kelly.
No, Sophia, come on. You are professional. You know this. You know this.
We got science points on the side.
If I can't have a pedantic science point in Star Trek, where can I have it?
It's funny that you say that, actually, because I was just like, I actually did do it quickly. I was like, I just want to make sure that I'm saying this right if I say salt is a mineral. And when I Googled it, it's like, salt is a mineral, blah, blah, blah. But I'm happy to accept that Google does and has lied to me many, 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 many times.
I think there's the scientific context, and then there's the colloquial context where people are talking about like minerals in their diet. Maybe that's the distinction.
But like in space, how do you know that sodium chloride table salt is the salt that they're talking about? Because that's not what they're saying.
I don't know. You would think that maybe the monster could hit the mess hall instead of eating the ensigns.
Yeah, we just find him like under the table, under the replicator, like pressing the button.
A soft serve machine of salt.
Shall we leave you two alone to
Welcome to the Spinal Frontier podcast where speculative Star Trek aliens are the way they are. Okay, sorry.
It's the salt episode.
I'm never going to let it go. I'm salty about it.
Question 7 of 9. Question 7 of 9 is always worth a few points, and we have got 6 points up for grabs with our first question, 7 of 9. It's a TOS question again. In the TOS episode, The Savage Curtain, the Excalibans create a play of sorts in which they make a battle of good versus evil using historical figures. Which historical figures do they use in this simulation?
Eryn. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table?
Incorrect.
I'm afraid not.
I don't want to say
Kelly?
Robin because that's TNG. Because you said TOS, right?
TOS. So there's an episode where an alien brings all of these historical figures.
Yeah. I'm gonna actual historical figures or like historical fiction.
So some of them are human, some of them are alien.
Yeah, I'm done. I can't.
No? Nothing?
No, because
Unable to comply.
Unable to comply.
We had Abraham Lincoln, Surak of Vulcan.
Okay, all right. We were trying to make it match. That was our fault.
Kahless.
Kahless.
Yeah, Kahless. So the first time we met Kahless. Genghis Khan. Another fictional one, which was Zora of Tiburon. And a fictional human character as well called Philip Green, who was almost like a Hitler-like dictator that was created for the episode. A fun fact I found about this episode, the actor who played the fictional character of Philip Green was a gentleman by the name of Philip Pine. The suit that he wore, this red jumpsuit, which was later modified and used as Mork's spacesuit in Mork and Mindy.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Super cute. All right, next question, second last question for the first round. The Jem'Hadar were bred to be addicted to what substance?
Kelly, white.
More information?
Catricel white.
Verified.
Baby, baby.
And congratulations for almost pushing Eryn off their chair to be able to answer that question. We'll edit in the applause sound effect for your first point later on.
I can sleep tonight, is all I know.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
final question for the general knowledge round. What is the name of the subspecies or cousin species of Andorians?
Eryn. The ANR.
Verified.
Correct. I have an interesting quote here from Shran. They're a kind of subspecies, blind ice dwellers. For most of our history, they were considered a myth. Stories we told our children. But 50 years ago, they were discovered living in the northern wastes. And can I just say, justice for Engineer Hammer. I
watched that yesterday too.
Why make us fall in love with this brilliant character to just rip them away from us so quickly? But anyway,
We got Yard twice in one season, is what we feel. Tasha Yard to make us love somebody and then rip them away from us.
so we've survived the first round. How are we feeling after that?
Like I survived.
I feel smart because I knew I would be so terribly losing at this point.
I think my takeaway is I need to rewatch TOS because a lot of them I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah. I've seen the one where Spock has women in furry bathing suits, and that's about as far as I've gotten.
So, Sophia, how did our Trekspert do in round one? What are the scores looking like?
Well, we have Kelly with 1 science point and 1 actual quiz point. And then we have Eryn in the lead with 5 points.
Well done. We'll keep that science point because I have a feeling we might get more of them.
Yes.
Okay, so for round 2, this is a bit of a different round. I haven't tried something like this before. So what I've done is I've gone through Memory Alpha and a few other sites, and I've picked out some descriptions of various different alien races. So I'm going to read the description, and you have to buzz in when you think you know which alien race I am describing. All right, so the first one. Once a technologically advanced culture, but a nuclear holocaust left their planet virtually uninhabitable. The survivors of the war congregated underground where they became dependent on their mental ability to create stunningly real illusions.
Ooh, Eryn.
Yes, Eryn?
Say it again.
Verified.
Correct. Well done. The second one, a silicon-based life form from Janus 6, composed of materials similar to fibrous asbestos, difficult to defect with tricorders and invulnerable to type 1 phaser fire.
We just talked about that.
The Horta.
Verified.
Correct. I was going to say silicon-based life form in the description, but I thought that would give it away a little bit too easily.
You did, and I still didn't.
I did say silicon-based. Oh my God, what is wrong with my brain?
When we talked about earlier, I avoided using the name because I thought it might be a question.
And I still didn't get it.
I know.
Ugh.
All right, next one. Extremely xenophobic, non-humanoid with intersex characteristics. A species with a propensity for precision, their biology requires high temperatures of around 207 degrees Celsius or 404 degrees Fahrenheit.
Eryn. Tholians.
Verified.
You are killing it. You could be going for... We've got some high score records. Kelvin from episode 2 has been nervously watching, and you are definitely keeping up with him at the moment.
Ooh.
Next one. You can interrupt me as well if you think you know it.
Okay.
Things, so.
We want everybody to hear all the science information now. It's very
I was saying that for you, Kelly. Okay, so...
So you're watching me clutch my face in anguish.
Yes. All right, next one. A nomadic species of hunters who roamed huge distances in the Delta Quadrant. They viewed other life forms as prey and treated them as such, showing little evidence of compassion or empathy for other intelligent species.
Eryn.
Hmm.
The Hirogen.
Verified.
I was there going,
Correct.
pine cone heads.
That's
The visual I'm getting right now is what's really funny because Erin's just sitting there very calmly, and when it comes off, they just go, "Yep, it's this." Kelly's like, like
Literally tearing my hair out. Like I'm tragic. It's fine.
Oh, girl, don't be so hard on yourself. All right, next question.
I still got like an hour left, guys.
All right, next question. A reclusive, powerful, and warlike humanoid race in the Alpha Quadrant that has long been shadowed in mystery. They do not tolerate incursions into their space.
Kelly, Romulan, please.
Negative.
Eryn, would you like me to continue the description, or do you think you know it?
I think I know it. Is it the brain?
Verified.
It is. I was going to say the Klingons lost an entire fleet trying to conquer them, and the Romulans believe you should never turn your back on them.
There we go.
So good. Next one. A species whose own tech was significantly less advanced than that of many other spacefaring races. They have an unwillingness to develop technological knowledge of their own and therefore desire to instantly gain power that other cultures enjoy.
Eryn? Packlads?
Verified.
Okay, you were stunning me, and I as I say this every episode, I wish I could post, and I have to post some of the video of this because every time you have a stunned silence, Eryn, I'm like, oh, I've stumped him, and it's just no, the brain's just working.
Yep.
It's the Packlads. It's obvious. Duh.
I'm sitting here like the Ferengi. No. Oh.
All right, for 7 of 9, name the 6 subspecies of Xindi.
Ooh, that one's...
Kelly, there's the lizard one. How specific do we need to get? Because I know the phenotypes. I know because there's the lizard ones, and then there's the fish ones, and then there's the bird ones, and then I don't know.
Keep going.
So I've been meaning to watch all of Enterprise, and we tried to, and it was so hard that I couldn't do it. It was hard to watch.
I'll give you those 3 points. So you got the reptilians,
yes,
the aquatics, and the avians.
Yes,
is how they're referred to. So there's another 3 for Eryn to pick up.
I want to say the insectoids.
Oh yeah,
correct.
Arboreals.
Correct.
And the There's 6 because
Obviously.
the avians are extinct. So there's 5 that are still around.
You've got one more.
Yeah, I'm stuck. The humans, the humanoid ones.
We're all humanoid.
The arboreals are
Yes.
and then the.
Look, I'm impressed that you got the arboreals because I'm not surprised by anything at the moment with your answers to these questions. So definitely the insectoids and the arboreals. The last one. Now, so it's the official answer is the Zindi primates.
Oh, that's it.
I'm tempted to give it to Eryn though, because like it's pretty close.
It's your call, scorekeeper and adjudicator. I guess that it's in that vein.
I'm gonna give you the point and an additional science point. But
I was going to say,
so I'm giving you the point.
They don't need the points at this stage, but fine.
At this point, I just want to cause chaos.
The exact quality of an adjudicator everyone wants.
All right, we've got 2 more for this round. The second last one, a humanoid species who is one of 2 sentient species on their planet. Empathy is a divining trait hardwired into their DNA. Tall and lanky, build with brownish-orange skin with a specific physical characteristic that responds when they feel threatened. Oh, come on, Kelly. It's on the tip of your tongue.
I know. Now I'm panicking. I see them. I know them. They're my favorite. I can't stop talking about them.
I think, and I can see Eryn is just waiting to swoop in because I'm sure they know it.
I'm going to go with threat response. Eryn, denobulans?
No.
No.
Oh.
Come on, Kelly.
Kelly, it's Kelpians. Thank you. I can sleep.
I know. I was like, come on. You said Saru was one of your favorite characters in your questionnaire.
I know I did. I don't remember the terminology. I just know I like that guy. You know, the one. And then Eryn tells me who they are. Yeah, Doug Jones. Classic actor of our time.
Well done. Well done.
I survived. As a marine biologist, you'd think that I would be better at remembering Kelpians. No.
Not so much.
No. This is the harvest kelp. They're not kelp.
Presumably to eat it, but I don't know for sure.
They harvest it for the sodium chloride.
Oh, okay.
Salt.
And things that aren't going away this episode, salt.
Married life is fun.
You're like, we'll talk about this in the car, honey.
Where do you sleep?
All right. Final one for this round. An aggressive warrior species that is divided into about 18 different sects, each with possession of a specific natural resource.
Eryn, the Kazon.
Verified.
The pinecone heads.
I would have gone Klingon anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That was good. I thought that was probably going to be one of the more challenging rounds, but Eryn has nailed it once again. Sophia, how did they score in that round, and what are our tallies?
So they're tied in science points, but not in actual quiz points. So for this round, we had Kelly on 4 and Eryn on 10, which leads us to total Kelly with 5 points and Eryn with 15.
15 points. Ask me about octopus, I'll win.
You can still make it up. There is plenty. There is about 40 points left up for grabs in the whole game, so you still have the opportunity. So we'll go into the. No. You're like, No, I refuse to believe it. So for the third round, before the warp speed round, going to change it up a little bit. It's going to be a Who Said That round. So I am going to read a brief quote from an alien character from anywhere within the franchise. Now, you can get 2 points for each one. You can tell me who said it, and you can tell me what movie or episode they said it in.
Okay.
I know I'm going.
So if you only know one or the other, that's okay too. I will attempt to do some impersonations. I am not promising that they will be any good or recognizable in any way, so don't think that it's going to give you a hint. Okay, the first quote. I like my species the way it is.
Kelly, is it Sulu?
Negative.
I can't believe you thought that was Sulu.
I can't believe you thought that wasn't Sulu.
It did sound like Sulu, David.
Oh my, I like my species the way it is.
Honey, do you know?
I'm gonna go with Worf.
It is Worf. Do you know which episode Worf said that in?
No, it feels like a deep pull, or it's going to be one of the most popular episodes of TNG.
And look, you are correct. He said it in Best of Both Worlds Part 2.
Oh.
All right.
How does
Next
it feel?
round.
How does it feel?
Good, actually. I'm learning.
Growth mindset, whatever.
I'm just loving the different attitudes towards this from the both of you. The next one, Janeway is about to die. I felt like I should have done that like ASMR sort of stuff. Janeway is about to die.
Eryn. Is it the board
Yes.
queen?
It is the Borg Queen.
Verified.
Do you know where it came from?
I want to say in the last episode of the series, Endgame.
Yep, that is correct as well.
Verified.
All right, next one. You have made an enemy today.
Ooh, Eryn. It's it's the Kazon guy from the first episode of Voyager, Caretaker.
Do you know his name?
Oh, it is.
Captain Pinecone.
No, that's not it.
Captain Pinecone.
No, I don't. I don't know his name.
All right, we'll give you the point for Caretaker. Kelly, any chance you know what that Kazon's name
I
was?
said Captain Pinecone.
I have to give you one of these for that. Hang on.
Inaccurate. Data in error.
Yep,
I saved that one for special occasions.
Thank you.
It was Marge Jabin.
Don't look at me like that's an easy thing to
No, I don't remember Javen at all, but I forgot that Maj was the title of the captains.
Yeah. I think we mostly probably remember like Marge Culler because
Yeah.
he played such a big role in season 2. So the next one. All this talk of prophets and pa wraiths strikes me as nothing more than superstitious nonsense.
Ooh, Kelly. Odo?
Negative.
God!
Afraid not.
That's not the worst answer, though. It's better than Captain Pinecone, and you have to admit that.
In the fact that it's a real character, yes, it is better.
Is it Dr. Bashir?
Negative.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm afraid not. It was Wayoon. In the season 6 finale, Tears of the Prophets. It's actually one of my favorite little sort of bits of dialogue from all of DS9, because then Damar just goes, well, you believe the founders are gods, and Wayoon's like, well, that's different. The founders are gods.
We watched that a few weeks ago.
No, it's true. We just finished Deep Space Nine.
All right, the next one. Well done, Valkyrus. Well done.
Ooh. Okay, Eryn. That is. Oh gosh. It's Star Trek 3. It's Captain Doc Brown.
Verified.
It is Star Trek 3. So I didn't hear the character name, sorry.
Captain Doc Brown.
Captain Doc Brown. I mean, you definitely know who it is. I am looking for a name.
Cruge. Captain Cruge, right?
Yes.
Verified.
Congratulations.
Okay.
No points yet, Kelly, for this round.
No. But I
But you-
tried, and that's what's important because I'm having fun.
Absolutely. Exactly. And that's what we're here for.
Yes.
So the next one, before we move on to an audio question for 7 of 9, but this one is Answer Me, Pink Skin.
Oh, Eryn. That's Shran.
Yes. It is Shran.
And it's gonna be
Verified.
Shadows of Pajem, the episode.
No, I have it as the Andorian incident.
Oh, okay.
Why are you looking at me like I knew that?
Because it's another one we watched while we were packing for our move.
I guess I was actually packing those.
Yeah,
Morning.
she's got me there.
Alrighty. So we're going to do a quick audio question. Now, you do need to wait until you hear all 4 of these. So I'm going to play 4 alien weapon or vessel sounds.
Okay.
And then buzz in and tell me what you thought you heard.
Eryn, is it the Paramount?
So that's the first one.
Oh, we couldn't hear it.
No, I can hear it.
Oh, you could? Okay,
No.
then I'm...
Second one. I'll play the first one again briefly, just because Kelly didn't hear it.
Okay.
And now the third one. And the final one.
Finish.
Okay.
Alrighty. Who's going to buzz in first?
Eryn, I will.
Clearly. Clearly.
Okay, I think the first one is the ship sound, like just of the Enterprise, right? Like the background noise.
No, it was not. Do you think you know what the first one was, Kelly?
Romulan bird of prey.
There was a Romulan bird of prey in there. So we will give
I'm
you
just gonna
the
keep-
let's.
Let me guess that for everyone, and then you can have the rest.
Sure.
Okay.
So the Romulan bird of prey was definitely in there. Let's tag team this. Let's see how we get. It was the plasma weapon taken from Strange New Worlds.
Not what we're paying. We don't pay attention.
So there were 3 others. The first one was definitely, it was a ship sound, but it definitely wasn't a Federation ship. Do you think you know what it was?
No, I don't. I think I know.
No.
I know the second one,
Which was?
the whale probe, right?
Correct. Yep. So that's a point each so far. There's 2 more. So you haven't got the first one or the last one.
What was the last one again?
Do you want me to play it again?
Yeah. Is that the caretaker array?
No.
Kelly,
what do you think?
Discovery?
No. So it's the Klingon Katanga attack cruiser. Now that I know that the Katanga is a real thing, firing torpedoes into Vija from the motion picture.
Because I'm just hearing the pop out and pop back in.
And the first one, I was surprised you didn't get it. It's the Borg.
Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't get it, Eryn.
So you've seen Lower Decks, right? There's that episode where they're talking about the ship sounds and they all start making the different ship sounds and they get down to like, what this sounds like.
It's like, ooh. So there we go. A point each for the Romulan bird of prey and for the whale probe from Star Trek 4. Congratulations.
I got one on the ship round.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it was was it a guess? Was it a guess? No, it was a lucky guess. It has worked before. We've had all things. I think we've had people shout out Excelsior multiple times, Tanga multiple times.
Pine cone heads. Yeah.
All right, we've got two more. I weary of the chase. Wait for me. I shall be merciful and quick.
I'm just waiting for Eryn at this point.
Oh my god. Was it the Hirogen from the Killing Game?
Negative.
It is not. Kelly, what do you think it might be?
I will be merciful and quick. Is it a Klingon? No, they're not merciful or quick. No.
It is not a Klingon or any Klingon.
No.
Negative.
It was the Gorn captain from Arena.
My only Gorn experience is the little guys from the Strange New Worlds episode. That's my
Gorn wedding.
That's the other experience.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. Actually,
nothing will ever beat that beautiful suit of the original Gorn. And I don't think my impersonation really did it justice because he kind of spoke with more like kind of noises.
Yes,
all right.
Lizards don't have vocal cords. Let's talk about it. I can do that one.
There's a science point.
An additional science point for Kelly.
Woo!
I have more science points than you. For now.
You're like, you may be winning the quiz, but I am winning at science, and science wins the day. All right. Last quote.
Yes.
Last quote. Do deny you demoted for these charges, Captain. Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now.
Eryn, it's dang it. It's Christopher Plummer in Star Trek 6.
It's Star Trek 6.
Verified.
General Chang, yes, double verified.
Verified.
2 points. Congratulations, which brings us to the end of the third standard round before we go into the warp speed round. So it's very, very critical to know what are the points at this.
How are you feeling, Kelvin?
Well, right now, Kelly has 50% more science points than Eryn.
It's all about the proportions, baby.
But for this round, we have Kelly got 1 point, and I'm so proud of her. And Eryn got 10 points. So that leads to Kelly on 6 and Eryn on 25.
We're not going to talk about what the possibilities of winning or losing are at this point. We're just going to have to start the warp speed round.
We're not going to.
And remember that love wins at the end of the day.
I told you all. I've been trying very hard.
All right. Let's go to the warp speed round. You have the possibility here, Eryn, of matching the top score, which is Kelvin Wood. So Kelvin will be shaking in his boots right now. So the warp speed round is done very quickly, though. So if I do not hear an answer within a few seconds, I will immediately move on to the next question. Still buzz in using your name. Are we ready to wrap this up?
Ready. Please make it.
First question. What species was Morn?
Eryn. Lurian.
Vera Bible.
Correct. Well done. Second question. Ocumpans live for how long?
Eryn. 9 years.
Vera Bible.
Correct. What was the name of the alien creature in the Corbomite maneuver?
Unable to comply.
Baylock. How do the Vorta breed?
Eryn. They're cloned.
Vera Bible.
Correct. Which aliens were affected with the disease known as the phage?
Eryn. The Vidians.
Vera Bible.
Correct. And how did the Vidians keep themselves alive?
Eryn. By harvesting organs from other aliens.
Vera Bible.
Sorry. What type of life form was the caretaker?
Eryn. Sporocystian life form.
Vera Bible.
Stunning. The Bajoran prophets are also referred to as what?
Eryn. The wormhole aliens.
Vera Bible.
Omnipotent, unfathomably powerful, immortal. Who might I be describing?
Kelly, the Q.
Ha ha! Yeah!
Sorry to take
Congratulations.
away from your streak.
Don't. I almost said Apollo.
What was the name of the creature responsible for the death of Tasha Yar?
Oh.
Eryn. Armis.
Vera Bible.
What is the language of the Temerians?
Eryn. Metaphor.
Vera Bible.
What creatures aided the crew of the Discovery in navigating the mycelial network?
Eryn. The tardigrade.
Vera Bible.
Correct. Which aliens posed as a primitive species to stay out of a conflict between Starfleet and the Klingons in the original series?
Eryn. The Organians.
Vera Bible.
So good. You are so good. These creatures are born pregnant.
Eryn. Tribbles.
Vera Bible.
The providers captured humanoids and forced them to fight while they placed wagers on the outcome in which TOS episode?
Unable to comply.
The Gamesters of Triskelion. Klingons have what color blood in the undiscovered country?
Oh, Kelly.
Go.
It's Pepto-Bismol pink.
Vera Bible.
We don't have Pepto-Bismol in Australia, so I'll just say my Lanta cherry-flavoured pink.
Bubblegum pink? You have bubblegum.
I know what Pepto-Bismol is, but... Okay, next question. The first alien the DS9 crew encountered from the Gamma Quadrant was called what?
Eryn. The Karima.
Negative.
Ooh.
Kelly, do you know it?
It's Pinecone Heads.
Unable to comply.
Oh, sorry. I meant
Incorrect.
Tosk.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, don't look at me like I know this.
A Gormagander was also referred to the Discovery crew as what?
Voss. Kelly, excuse me. Space whale.
Verified.
Great. And second last question. In the TNG episode, The Ensigns of Command, the human colony are threatened to be destroyed by which race?
Eryn, the Shellyak.
Verified.
Correct. So for our final question, we've gotten on the theme lately of doing a little impersonation from both contestants of my choice. So I'm going to play you a favorite of mine, and then I want you both one at a time to have a go at impersonating it. And Sophia is going to pick who did it best.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Worf?
Good tea. Nice house.
Who would like to go first?
Go ahead, my love. You winner, you.
Good tea. Nice house.
No. So first, you have to take the sip of consideration.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a mustache, too. I have my finger mustache going. Good tea. Nice house.
Woo! Majoran clap.
Right, clap. Right. I always forget about that.
Well done. Sophia, that's tough. I don't envy you having to judge that. But
For the
your
sheer
mustaches aside.
yeah, well, I don't know. I'm taking the finger mustache into consideration because for the sheer theatricality of it all, I think Kelly has to win that one.
Yay, well done. Congratulations. We are at the end of the game. We have made it. So, Sophia, let's wrap this up. Who is taking out the prize of the Ultimate Trekspert today?
So we have in well-deserving second place, Kelly with a very respectable 9 points. And then we move up a little bit, and then we have Eryn on a slightly more respectable 38 points.
Woo! Eryn, that puts you right up there. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a check on this, but I think that may make you our second highest or equal second highest score of all our episodes. That's pretty cool. So give us your acceptance speech. How does it feel?
I'd like to thank my parents.
Doug Jones, obviously.
Doug Jones, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We all want to thank Doug Jones, but
yeah. Thanks for being in so many movies and so many surprising characters that I didn't know were part of my childhood growing up.
Ooh, thank Neville Page while we can.
Thank you, Neville Page, for designing some really cool aliens, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
Very true, very true. Hats off to Neville. So, Kelly, you had a formidable opponent. You came, you saw, you gave it your everything, but give us your concession speech.
I can't imagine losing to anyone else other than my spouse. I appreciate the opportunity to embarrass myself publicly because I like to do that and I do it regularly, so it doesn't really bother me. Thank you to Doug Jones and also and thank you to Gates McFadden for manufacturing my nightmares. I think that's probably what threw me off today, obviously.
Yeah. We started with that image in your head, and I could tell you were shaken the
Visibly.
whole time. Visibly, yes. I was like, will she make it through this? No one knows.
No.
Well, thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed doing that quiz with you both, and it's so exciting to see a couple who both love Star Trek. I would love so much for Anthony to just even try to enjoy it. He does love coming on the show and listening back to himself and going, "Listen to how funny I am on your show."
Isn't that why any of us have a podcast? Like, that's actually, well, I can't blame him. Yeah.
I did post my Spotify Unwrapped. My most listened to show was my own.
With quality control.
Yeah.
Exactly. I need to find go back and oh, that works, that doesn't work, that works, that doesn't work. I'm really funny when I say that. I'm like Sophia, where can the Treksperts find you and your show online?
You can find Where's Beverly wherever you get your podcasts. We're on Twitter at Where's Beverly, Instagram at Where's Bev, Tumblr at tumblr.com, Where's Beverly at tumblr.com. I know our website. And as always, send us your cat photos and your fanfic recommendations. Where's Beverly at gmail.com.
Amazing. Kelly and Eryn. Who wants to do the the podcast plug?
We usually split it, right?
Yeah, we switch off.
You can you can find us wherever podcasts are sold.
You can follow us on Instagram. We're trying to get better. We also are launching our YouTube channel by the end of December. And we also have a tumblr.com URL, which is
The Spinal Frontier Pod
at .tumblr.com.
Yeah.
That is where you can find us. We are not on the Twitter because,
evil. Yeah. So your YouTube channel, that's exciting. So we are recording just before Christmas, but this episode will be released in 2023. So your YouTube channel, listeners, it's out there. Go look it up. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, do go and listen. Of course, I always encourage everyone to just go and listen to Where's Beverly and just laugh along at some of the hijinks and hypotheticals. Some of my favorites are which Star Trek character would you like to pick you up from the airport? And literally finding about everything that all of Brady has ever done. Also, the Spinal Frontier, just a wonderful twist on the Star Trek podcast format. If you're looking for something a little different, if you're looking, it's equal parts science, fun, you're going to learn, you're going to laugh, go and look it up. It is well worth your time. But for Trekspert's quiz listeners, if you were pulling your hair out just as much as Kelly was today, it's like, I know this, I could do so much better, then please, why not put your latinum where your mouth is? You can register to be a contestant on Treksperts. You can both follow and contact the show through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for now by searching for Treksperts Quiz. You can also email us, trekspertsquiz@gmail.com, or you can head over to our website, trekspertsquiz.com, where you can listen to the most recent episode and register your interest in being on the show. Don't forget, Treksperts Quiz is a part of a broader network of podcasts known as the BQN. You can find some of our other amazing shows, such as All Good Things, which just celebrated its 100th episode, Galaxy Class, History with the Szilagys, a favourite of mine, Infinite Diversity, Mickey's Marvels, Sasquatch, and What's the Tea, Bev, also a favourite of mine, my unofficial sister show, and not just because I'm the associate producer. You can find any or all of these by searching for the BQN Master Feed wherever you get your podcast from. And with Treksperts Quiz now on the BQN, you can support me and all the other shows by becoming a patron of the network by visiting patreon.com/BQN. For as little as $2 a month, Australian, you can enjoy early access to some of our shows, or for $5 a month, also Australian, you can get exclusive network content as well, such as the new Treksperts Quiz Play Along at Home mini quizzes. If you ask me, it's pretty good value. Plus, you get the joy of knowing that you are helping to keep our shows coming to you week after week. Finally, you can also join the BQN Collective on Facebook, which is full of BQN hosts and listeners having conversations and sharing fun content related to our programs. It is fast becoming a favorite place to hang out online. So that's it for today. Please tune in next time when I will be revealing our first ever All-Stars round. But until then, no matter what you do and no matter where you go, make sure you go boldly. Peace out, live long and prosper, everyone. Woo!